Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Elisa Maria Designs. I am Elisa Maria. Welcome back if you are back. Welcome if you are new. I have a lot going on, especially if you're back. Thank you so much. I keep my email at the bottom of every description that I post here on YouTube, and it's really been very interesting and fun. When you guys first started to email me, I was able to get back to everyone in a day, and now it seems to be like, well, I was able to get back to everybody that day, and now it seems like maybe a day or two, and recently it's been like a 3-day span before I'm able to get back to all of you. And I have such interesting conversations with all of you, of course, all private, but I'm so happy that there is a space here that is safe, that you can contact me directly and we can talk one-on-one. And even here on this channel, absolutely a safe space. And thank you so much for receiving the video. It went up so late last night. I think it was maybe even close to going into January 2nd, of the walk that John and I did. And you guys that know us know that we're not planned. I'm not ever planned. The walk that John and I did, and then he continued his walk and I came back. And what did I do? Oh, I showed you this new kit that I opened up here, and I'm loving it. It's 1 day in. So I bought this it's a makeup kit actually, but being displaced from my desk, which I'm going to be getting back this weekend, I'm sure, because I'm over the Christmas stuff has got to get out. My girlfriend across the street has already put all her Christmas stuff away and she's ready for Valentine's Day. So yes, I used this last night, and I'll tell you what I liked about it. I knew where my charger was also, and I knew where my little mobile stand was, my, what do you call it, tripod stand for my, everything is in here. So I know where to look for everything. It was right in here last night. When I was done, I put everything away, and my desk, the way I like it, nice and neat. Foofy took a walk, but he might come back. Okay, I don't know where he went. He was sitting right here a minute ago. I am using the other hourglass that I have to see how much time that is, because the big one that I showed you yesterday is an hour and a half. We're not going to be here for an hour and a half. Well, make plans and God laughs. And you guys had questions about my coffee. So yesterday I was drinking the Nisa, the La Colombe Corsica blend. Today I'm drinking the Nisa, and here's a little inside tip for those of you that love coffee like I do. This is a milder blend, more like a morning blend compared to the Corsica. If you get this ground up, you can use this as a drip coffee, like your pour over coffee, your drip coffee. I don't know if I've ever perked this. I don't think so. I think it's a little bit too delicate, but you can do your pour overs with this. I have a little cup that makes 1 cup at a time with just hot water. I love a pour over because you get more contact with hot water. You could use this in your espresso machine and make espresso. So you have a regular drip and you have an espresso blend to make all your, fantastic barista things. So last night I was sitting here with Angel 121, and I'm getting really far with her. I already put her away. Okay, so here we are with Angel 130. I was going to start with him in January because I wanted to have a really nice, relaxing, opening of the new year, and it didn't work out that way. I couldn't find him because, again, I'm misplaced in my house. There's a lot going on, and he was somewhere. So I intentionally found him this morning, and I think it worked out the way that it was supposed to work out. I'm going to do him in February, and there's less days in February. So I figured what I could do is set him up, because I really didn't get to the drills in Angel 121. She is 80 drills. She is a round, and it has 5 enhancements. So there's a lot of confetti on her. No kidding. Her wingspan is enormous. He actually looks smaller than her too. I had to check. She's a 50 by 60 also. I guess she's just a little bit more deceiving because, her face is right here, and she's more wingspanned. You'll see. You can go back and look in my at my previous videos. Now, did I open him up and not put him back correctly? Or did I? Did we go through these? What I loved about this kit, this is from Diamond Art Emporium. What I loved about this kit was, and the angel kit, was everything came in numerical order and DMC order. So it wasn't just that this was number one, but it started with, what's it starting with? 154. And I'm really curious to see how many of the drills are similar to Angel 121, the female version. I love him. He's going to be a lot of color blocking. There's some confetti in his wings, not a lot. I see a lot of the same symbols in this one as in the other one. And I was kind of happy that I didn't go last night when I was working Angel 121. I was kind of happy that we didn't really go through the drills in that one because I wanted to talk about the symbols. Now the printing is really very nice. I switched out this top plastic cover for release paper instead of using this flimsy cover. This just, I don't know, certain things make my blood run cold. This is one of them. And then I always feel like it doesn't come off really easily when you're pulling it back. You got to kind of like pull up the glue. I was really last night when I'm trying to work where I'm going either by numerical order or DMC number. So the printing on this is kind of small. You can see how small the printing of the ledger is here, okay? But Ren, the owner of Diamond Art Emporium, gives you, we have this beautiful sticker sheet. This is on one side of my logbook, and the stickers are printed very nicely. They're all individually cut, everything in order, and also in DMC coded order, okay? So even the ABs, if it's AB 160, it's right here. It's not at the beginning or end of the run. It's right here. Here's 159, then AB 160. Here's 61, 68, 69, and then Fairy Dust 210. Fairy Dust 413, Fairy Dust 550, AB 762. So there's also 5 enhancements from what I can see here in this one too. So there's 5 enhancements, but there's 70 colors. In the other one, there's 80. Like I said, she's more confetti. Okay, and I'm glad that I'm doing her first. So we're going to go through the drills. They're not in order. I did want to kit these up. I'm going to be doing that today. And there was something else I wanted to tell you about the symbols. So on the Angel 121, if you get her, and this is just a heads up for my subscribers that did go out and buy this, because I did get in touch with Ren. I told him that I did the review, and he said that he had people already come over and get this angel. So in Angel 121, you're going to see this symbol here. It's like a check mark. Just know that there's another one with a square around it. So this one is the cream colored one in Angel 121, and the check mark with a square also around it is like a lavender. So I was like, oh gosh, I don't mind all the confetti. What I do mind is that they put similar symbols so close together. So that one I remember, because that one I had to pull off all these ones that were a check mark. Thankfully, there were only about 10, and replaced them with the right one. Because I was looking, I was like, wait a minute, there's another check mark in this kit. So I don't know myself how I am doing with working with just DMC codes, or like I'll look it up. I was telling you that the ledger is small, but Ren also does this. He sends this along with your kit. He prints out the ledger again. So you could keep this next to you, and I do. I keep it next to me. So when I was looking for symbols, I was trying to just look at my kit and look at them, because the other thing about it being in number order and being in DMC order is that they're kind of in color blocks. Now, not because this is 154 and 155 doesn't mean that these are all going to be, or like, let me just say 154, 155, 157, 158, 159, 161. they're not similar in color. Sometimes they are, but in Angel 121, I have blocks of blue that are all together. I have blocks of green that are all together. And then I have blocks of like brown that are all together and maybe a few grays. But then the rest of them are just, they're all over the place. And so with those symbols that I know already in my head, I'm like, oh, that's a blue symbol. That's a green symbol. I know where to go in my kit. And then looking it up, the way that I have these, there's 10 in a row. So I know that this is 1 through 10, and then this is 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And then I kind of know like, okay, if I need number 27, well, this is 20. And then I know right over here is going to be like 27 because I'm working my way up to 30. Okay. So yeah, I don't know that that's for me. I think I do like having things more in an alphabetical order and then a number order. And then maybe, well, here are all my arrows and here are all my, whatever else is in here. And there's some really fun symbols. Like there's also this symbol here, which is like 3 lines, but then you have an equal sign and you know that they're right by next to each other on the canvas. So there's one with 3 lines and then there's an equal sign. And now Fufi's going to want to play with, the stuff that I put on the floor. Then there are these arrows and they're very, very, that's just the way they're printed. Like this very fine line. It's not a bold line. And you have an arrow going up and down. You have an arrow with 2 arrows on each side pointing to the right and left. So they're a little tricky too. So just be careful with that. And then there's like a symbol that I thought was an M, but it's similar to M like Mary. Yeah, so I really do that diamond painting in the morning when I just have the coffee and I'm fresh and I'm ready to go. So let's look at these. But I do like that he puts, he'll print a second sheet for you just to tell you, well, on here I'm going to put whatever was left over. And then I am going to put at the bottom AB 160, AB 762, FD 210, FD 413, FD 550. I'm not a big fairy dust person, but I have to tell you that the fairy dust in these kits was really pretty. I'm going to get you down close here with me. This light is making me crazy. Last night I was sweating and I was like, why do I feel so hot? And it was the light. It was the light. The light's like right on top of me. Here. So I didn't put these in, I think I took these out to show them to you guys and I didn't put them back in number order. Okay, not bad at all. I just put these all in order from 1 to 70. And then I wanted to show you the toolkit. Now I purchased the toolkit. I was curious to see what was going to be inside. And I have this lovely blue pen for the male angel. The female angel was pink. She had a lot of pink in her. He's got a lot of blue in him. Okay, and one of these great trays are in here. Now, in the girl kit, there's a lot of the letter J, and it is pink. And so I put them in here, and they remained in here. And so every time I come across the letter J, it's right here. And I'll see what the prevalent color is in this guy here, and that's probably what I will put in here. This is a double-sided plate. Why are there drills in here? There's actually drills in here. Holy cow. Boxing. That was me. I was looking at the drills and I was demoing this little plate here to show everyone how you would use this plate. It's all coming back to me now, like Celine says. It's all coming back to me now. I demoed this little tray. I'm like, wow, there's drills in here. What's going on? It was me. It's always me. And this is on backwards. These little lines have to be up front here. Okay. All right. So I guess maybe, because I wanted to put what was the more prevalent color inside these little kits, because I'm not going to be opening and closing these and switching these out. There was just too much confetti in the other angel to even do that. So 154, here it is. In the other kit, there was putty. In this kit, there is wax. Hadn't used wax in a while, and I will tell you, being misplaced and I didn't have what I needed in front of me and I had to use wax, and I am so used to Art Dot Putty, not sticking to anything, not leaving a residue, not sticking to the AB drills, not sticking to the fairy dust drills. It picks every drill up with no problem. I did use wax on 121. I think it was Dreamer Design purple wax, and I had it everywhere. No, it wasn't Dreamer Design purple wax because it was a white wax. It was an older wax that I had just laying around, and I was just like, oh, I don't miss this at all. I don't miss having wax on my drills. So, but I will give this a shot. This is stapled to bubblegum sample, scented wax, and this did smell exactly like bubblegum. 15% off. Oh my God, it smells like bazooka. Bazooka bubblegum. 15% off at our Etsy shop with this one-time code, REN15. Code, it expires in October. See reverse on how to use our wax. So there are some instructions on here. How to use your Dream Wax version 2.0. Premium quality wax, Dream Wax Studio. All these socials are on here. Okay, I don't really think that there's anything. Well, use your finger to push down and press down on a trash drill. Now that's really interesting. I've been doing that for a while. I'll take a trash drill and I will use it to really pack my, when I was using wax, pack my wax into my pen. But there are these little cover minders now. I've seen a few people making them, I believe on Etsy, and they look like little Hershey Kisses, the way their tops are, but they're glittery, and you use that top. If you're using wax, it's your cover minder, and you would just use it to fill your pen. But a trash drill in a rogue container that you're keeping around to just push that wax in is a very good idea. Okay, so that came in there, and do I have something else in here? Oh, I have attachments that came with the pen. And in this kit, which I'm going to leave these out because I was looking for a little brush last night for the wax that I had attached to the drills. And I was trying to clean it out. So I'm going to leave this out. This is a nice little spoon if you want to measure your drills to take them out. And it collapses, which is sweet. So that was in there, and these additional attachments were in this kit. That's it. That's what's in there. Okay. We solved the mystery. And I'm going to put this back in here and put this back in here. These are wide placers, by the way, that come in here, and I just don't use them. I'm used to, I like plastic. I'm still trying to make friends with my Diamond Art Club. Sometimes she likes me, sometimes she doesn't. My Diamond Art Club skinny placer. But I love my star or skinny placers that I get on Amazon, and usually that's what I use. My bonus, I have like bonus points that I do through Fetch. If you're not on Fetch, it's where you snap your receipts for everything that you buy, and you get points, and then you can trade it in for a gift card. But what I like about Fetch is that it keeps a running kind of like QuickBook on all your receipts. And John got himself in a pickle where he couldn't find his Home Depot receipt. I had already snapped it, and it was right there under like DIY and home improvement. So I love that about Fetch. And I really like these pens. I mean, they're really sweet. They're lightweight. And they feel good in the hand. They have like, just like a little bit of a curve in there where it will rest comfortably in the hand. So I really like the toolkit. You can opt for the toolkit, not opt for the toolkit. I wanted to see what it was like. Ren also sent beautiful cover minders as a little thank you with this kit. They were beautiful, really beautiful. So here we are. We're with this kit here. Now, I thought maybe there would have been a lot of similarities with the other kit. There are some. But let's take a look at what we do have in here. And being that these are in code order, I'm going to run these off to you through my book that I use all the time, DMC Color Chart for Diamond Painting. I think doing it this way, this is just my way of doing it. And it gets me to know my colors and what I'm working with. And, even in my own mind, if I have to look for a replacement, I use this book. If I don't have something, I'm still on the fence. Am I saving drills? Am I not saving drills? I don't know. Let's get this down. So we have 70 colors here. We have 5 enhancements. So, does this start with number 2? Oh, no. How could this start with number 2? That number 1 that was in here is grape. Very dark. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. It's like a garnet. 155, blue violet, medium dark. Very pretty. There's a lot of violet in the other girl. 157, we have cornflower blue, very light. 158, we have cornflower blue, medium, very dark. Now, what I also do with my drills and my canvases is that I document them in an app called Gems Flow, and you can put all your DMC codes in. You put a picture of your canvas in, then you start to put in your drills and the names will come up. If you're interested in what are the names of these drills that I'm using, I'm interested, I do it, and I do it for you. Blue, gray, light. Because sometimes you're looking at these and you don't know, like, what is the color? What is the color? This is something that I like, and I always wondered why it just wasn't this way to begin with. So this color is AB 160, and 160 is blue, gray, medium. I don't know why they had to make up other codes for AB drills. This is blue gray, and it has an aurora borealis. Yep, this has an aurora borealis coating on it. I love the blues in any kind of aurora borealis or fairy dust. So what was this again? Blue gray medium. And I love my grays. I love blue gray, green gray. Oh, I love them all. 7161 is just blue gray. 168, pewter, very light. Now that to me does not look like a pewter color. If I was going to say this to you, I would say, well, this is like, this to me looks like a minty green, but it's pewter gray, very light. 9169 is pewter gray light. This is where I get curious. Would have never made it as a cat. Pewter gray, very light, and then this is pewter gray light. Okay, so now it makes sense to me, right? Because I could see where there's some light pewter gray in there. Okay. Alrighty, back to school. Now we got another fairy dust coming up, and this is fairy dust 210, lavender. Oh wow, really, 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 really light lavender. Really, really light, very minimal. I really can't see the sparkle on that one. I'm sure up against the drills that it's going to be up against, you'll see that little bit of light in there, but that is light lavender, and it has a fairy dust coating on it, which is kind of like, I call it eyeshadow. Your glittery eyeshadows, because your eyeshadows are made from mica, and so is this. It's a mica. Everything's got mica in it. So let me put this way. Then I'm going to kit these up. All right. Number 11, 225. That is Shell Pink Ultra, very light. 300, Mahogany, very dark. 310, we know what this girl is, black. There's not a lot of black in the other painting either. Not a lot of black. More, there might be more in, this is like 11.59, so ounces in here. It is ounces, right? Is it 11.59 ounces? I don't know. The other one has about 14. There's more of 923. Is that the, we'll look it up. There's more of that color. So 310. And here's the other thing I wanted to tell you guys while I'm telling you weights and all. When you get this sheet, you don't just get it as a secondary ledger. You get the number, you get the symbol, you get the DMC color, you get how many are in there, quantity. Like in this, let me see, number 310, there are 2,235 drills in here. Then you get the weight, and you, of course, have one bag. I haven't gotten 2 bags of anything. The bags are big enough. They're big. They're sturdy. You can work out of them. That's another plus. And I don't know if you're noticing, but as I'm reading these drills off, they're really, really nice. There's barely any. I haven't come across any trash yet in my first kit, and I have one full row done, and it's all confetti. So the drills are really, really very nice in both these kits. So where am I at? Number 317, I'm jumping ahead. 317 is pewter gray. 318 is steel gray light. 327 is violet dark. Oh, so pretty. I believe that this is just an accent color in the other angel. 333. Yeah, these are all different. I really don't have similar ones. And I like that. Blue violet, very dark, because they are similar, but they're not using the same drills. Beautiful. Gosh, I love like these ultraviolet colors. Beautiful. 340. We have blue violet. Oh God, a lot of blues and a lot of violets and a lot of blue grays. Love it. 407 in here, desert sand medium. Another fairy dust, FD413. Now this might be, no, this is not. This is pewter gray and it has a fairy dust coating on it. I have to know what the other one is. It's like a chocolate brown with a fairy dust on it in the other angel. And I used it as a little bit of a metaphor for the reading that I did yesterday that you guys, I think that's why I was telling you about my emails. You guys contacted me about that reading by Mark Nepo that I read every year on January 1st. 414, Steel Gray Dark. And it was so appropriate that I was doing an angel diamond painting these first 2 months of the year because I just think that we need our angels. 434, brown light. FD550, another fairy dust. Look at this, gorgeous. So FD550 is, oh, I'm in the 400s. I'm like, why can't I find it? I need more coffee. 550 is violet, very dark, and there's a fairy dust on that. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. I might have to do these simultaneously. I'm telling you, I don't think I'm going to be able to wait to do this one. Maybe when she's driving me a little nuts with all her confetti, I could come over here and calm down. 24553, because I will tell you, this is violet. I kind of peeked underneath the release paper that I put down, and I'm like, oh God, you're just confetti everywhere. You're everywhere, confetti. 646. This is another pretty color that I like. This is Beaver Gray Dark. And I've seen this in a fairy dust, and it's really pretty. 647, Beaver Gray Medium. 738 is tan, very light. 754 is Peach Light. 762, this is an AB, and it's a pearl gray, very light, with an AB coating. AB stands for Aurora Borealis. I mean, but look how nice the drills are. I'm trying to get a good shot of this AB in here because it's a light one. Look at how pretty the drills are. There's no trash in there at all. Nothing. So pretty. Love it. Okay, we're turning the page here. 779. I think every time I turn the page, I should have a sip of coffee. I have my Alice cup here because I was all ready for my Alice in Wonderland kit, but it went back, and I have a bunch of Alice stuff that I bought. 779, number 30, Cocoa Dark. Number 31, 791, Cornflower Blue, very dark. I love these dark navy blues. I think 923 is even darker than that. Oh, so pretty. 792 is Cornflower Blue Dark. Gosh. 797, another gorgeous color that I like, Royal Blue. Look at that blue. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Where are you going? What is your symbol? Oh, I know where you're going. Okay, 801. This is Coffee Brown Dark. I had to look that one up. 814, we had Garnet Dark. I always think of garnets as being more purplish, but I'm wrong. They are more like this deeper red, right? This is 814, right? Garnet Dark. 820, Royal Blue, very dark. Gorgeous. 823, Navy Blue, dark. You can barely see it, huh? Really, oh, it almost does look black but it is 823-939-310. I call them the Trinity of Darkness. They're the dark drills. 838. We have 838 beige brown, very dark. 840 beige brown medium. 841 we have beige brown light. 842 we have beige brown very light. And then 902 we have garnet very dark. So you see how the numbers kind of jump around. You would think that garnet and very dark garnet would be. Come on, Foofy. He wants to sit next to me. Come on. Here you go. They kind of jump around, the royal blues and the garnets. They're not, even though they're from the same color family, they're not in the same DMC code number. Okay. Like family. 930. Antique blue dark. Oh, that is pretty. I like anything antique. Antique blue. Oh, very pretty. I need a white piece of paper. That make more sense. I feel like a jeweler now. 938, another one of my favorite colors, and I think I know why. I think this is coffee brown, very dark. 938, coffee brown, ultra dark. 939, here we go. Navy blue, very dark. Can you even tell that that's a navy blue? Navy blue, 939. Our seasoned diamond painters know that color very well. Okay, 951, we have tawny light. 951. 3042, wow, big jump. We have antique violet light. Oh, very pretty. Very pretty. I'm actually looking at these drills really closely because I'm like, is there a fairy dust on that? No, there's not, but she's nice and shiny. 3072, beaver gray, very light. 3371, we have black brown. Oof. This was interesting when I did a custom from Dreamer Design and they had the black dot and I thought, oh, is this black? It doesn't look black, it's black brown. So if you get an overseas kit from Dreamer Designs and they use the black dot that you think is 310, it's black brown. Just be aware of that. Be aware of that. 3746, turn the page. 3746. Did I miss you? No. Blue violet dark. Oh my God, I'm going crazy with these violets and blue violets. I'm loving them. Blue violet, very dark. Oh, I am going to start this kit. They ain't going to be able. I'm not going to be able to wait until February. 3747, and I'll go back between the two of them. 3747, blue violet, very light. Oh God. 3750, we have antique blue, very dark. Oh, another antique blue. 3756, baby blue, ultra, very light. This is one of my favorite colors, and this is in the angel. I know that one. Yeah. There's a lot more in the other kit of this color. 543770, tawny, very light. 3371, we have terracotta, ultra, very light. 3772, we have desert sand, very dark. 3773, desert sand, dark. 3779, we have rosewood, ultra, very light. Pretty color, very pretty. Probably in his wings. 3787, brown gray, dark. 3799, the old standby. Oh, I'm getting confused with somebody else. No, 3799, pewter gray, very dark. Yep, I love my grays. 3799 is another color that's usually one of your shade colors. Pewter gray, very dark. The avocado, dark green. The 823, the 939, they're all shade colors. 3834, we have grape, dark. Yeah, dark grape. 38, oh my gosh, look at this color. Oh my God, I love color. 3837, lavender, ultra dark. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh, so pretty. 3839, lavender, blue, medium. 3856, mahogany, ultra, very light. 3858 Rosewood Medium. 3860 Cocoa. 3861 Cocoa Light. 3862 Mocha Beige Dark. 3864 Mocha Beige Light. And 3865 All Beauty Winter White, also in the other kit. I can tell you, there's not a lot of similarities between the two kits, but yet they're kind of in the same family, but different drills. At least that's what I'm thinking as I'm looking at it. I don't know all the drills in the other kit, but I can tell you there's a lot more lavender and this beautiful blue. Look at these blues, these electric blues and purples and ultraviolets and all this yumminess. Now, let me see here. This heart shape here, the heart, I believe, is 823. Let me just see here. Oh, it's not 823. The heart in this kit, what color are you? Where's the heart? Okay. This is why I can't do this way. I can't do this way where I'm looking at this. Okay, it's 939. So the heart is 939 in this kit. So that background color is going to be 939. All this background is going to be 939. I'm going to pull out the enhancement colors. What do I have here? 550. Let's turn these around. Here's one. Here's two. Here's three. They're so beautiful, you can see them right away. Look at these luscious colors. Oh my gosh. That's 310. Here comes number 4. Beautiful. And who am I missing here? It's probably that light lavender one. 70, 69, 68, 67, 6, 5. It's probably that really light lavender one. And I think in the other kit, this baby blue light is a fairy dust one. Absolutely. Is a fairy dust. Yeah, see, she's so light that here's 939, so that's going to be in the background. Did I pull that? No, it is that light lavender because I didn't pull it yet. Here it is, FD 210. Okay, so let me put these away, or at least out of the way. I don't want to get them mixed up because I'm going to be kitting up. And does it matter? Does it matter? I mean, if I keep these in numerical order or not, I don't know. Well, yes, until I get the labels on, I guess it does, because I don't really know how I am going to be using my kit up system 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know, guys. I mean, I'm trying. I think what I'll do is I'll put these in order in the way that they're being presented to me in number order, and I'll see how the colors look. This is actually 70 colors, so maybe, you know, they'll be a little bit more manageable. I don't know. So we have 923 back here, and let's see. We have FD 550. Gosh, such a luscious color. Let me see what your symbol is here. Oh, he pulls it out of the sheet and he puts it on the smaller sheet. I'm like, where are they at? Here we go. FD 550 is going to be the star. So here's another one for you. There's in the other kit, if you got the other kit, there's a star, and then there's a star with a circle around it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. they want to really make sure that you love confetti. So let me see. I'm looking for a star, a circle, an arrow. Oh, the J in this one, AB762, is a totally different color, because the J in the other kit is a pink. In this kit, it's this color. Let's see. Okay, this one I see, and that is FD210, so that's here. And then this one I said was a J. What color is this one? This is the star. Oh, I love this color. Oh my God, 413. Are you 413? Yeah, you're like that. Oh, God, it's so luscious. Just circle around it. Maybe down below. Nope. This is a square with a circle around it. I need a circle with a circle around it. And this one again is what? Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look on my own so I don't drive you guys crazy and then come back. Okay, I'm really glad that I hit the pause button here. So you have this little creamy AB here is in the wing. And then this guy here, the darker one, this one I had the hardest time finding. He's right up here and a little bit in the hair. We have the 939 that's in the background. And then you have these, oh, gotta turn you around. You have these lavenders and blues and purples. They're over here, but if there's any, which there is some in here, they're gonna be in here. So this is my Adonis. He's like an Adonis, this angel. I really love him. I'm going to kit this up, and I am probably not, I don't know if I'm going to use release paper on this or not. I don't know, but I do feel as though I need to section off, because I cheated yesterday. I was getting so anxious with all the confetti that was on the female angel, and the light is just driving me nuts. It's right in my face. The female angel was driving me nuts because her wings are so full of confetti. They're just so full of confetti. And the only color blocking that I have is like where you see here behind his head. You see this? That's the only color blocking on her. He's a little bit more, 10 colors less. And he's a little bit more not as intense with because this is all color blocking. And then if you come down here, it's a totally different color behind his arms. And look at those arms. Will you stop it? Falling in love with my angel over here. That's a totally different color. Look at these. This is like where that ultra blue is going to be. I'm almost sure. This is the star too. So that's going to be not only over here, but over here too. Look at this blue in here. There is some of this in the female angel, like right along the tip. She's outlined in different shades of blue. There's like a whole set of blues, and she has that along her tips. And I like the way that this faded off into like almost like a gray, a dark gray. And then you have the 939, and then you have the purple in his hair. His face is beautiful. Really gorgeous, really stunning. I'm so impressed with these canvases. And like I said, I ordered two, and I ordered two of the drill kits because I wanted to see how it was going to come along, and shipping and handling and everything. I spent less than $97. I was going to say under 100, but that could be anything. So ballpark, close to 100, but not really 100. And all the goodies that Ren also put in, the beautiful printing. I mean, I think when you go to these smaller independent shops and then you look at the printing and you're just like, oh my God, I got to cut the labels out myself. They're already cut for you. You get a large sticker for your book. Look at him. Oh my God. Can you see him? Look at him. And it was a toss-up between him, and then he has another angel, I think reminded me so much of Archangel Michael. And he had the darker hair, but he looked like more like a gladiator, which I love gladiators. I cannot believe I have not done a gladiator yet. I have an awesome picture that I took myself in New York. It's outside of maybe the New York Library. I take pictures of everything everywhere, and I think it's the New York Library, and there's the gladiator sitting at the steps, and he's got his hand on, big massive hands on justice. And I have actually thought about maybe getting that done as like my own, custom kit. But what I do a lot with my photographs is I'm not content sometimes with the way the photograph comes out if the light wasn't hitting it the right way. And then what I do is I go in, I put filters and I distress it. And I think I may have distressed that where I really made it look really old. And I don't know, if I find the picture, I'm going to pop it up. You guys tell me, do you think I should have this done as a custom? Because why not? Why not? It's my own artwork, and then I don't believe that it can be reproduced because it's my own artwork, and I love it. And I don't know. I think maybe I will, unless I find an awesome. If you guys know any gladiator diamond paintings, let me know, because I love a gladiator, and this angel is like a gladiator. I cannot stay off the diamond painting websites. I have two that have been in my cart at Dreamer Designs, and I almost did the BOGO. You guys were emailing me, like, you guys were they're emailing me. Some of you have asked for my cell phone number, and I've given it out, and you text me, and you update me on your diamond paintings that you're doing, and I love it. I love that I get to see what you're doing, because we still haven't figured out this whole thing with the members. It seems to be, while I'm here, while we're talking about it, it seems to me that the members are wanting to have a Saturday, either morning or evening, live. So I have to look at where you all are in the spectrum and really like throw a dart right in the middle of like, okay, it's not too early for this person, it's not too late for this person. So I've heard from 3 of my members so far about what is a good time for them to meet up. And this is also, when I do get my streaming service, do I need 10 seats? Do I need 20 seats? Do I need 2 seats? Like, who's going to show up? Because if I'm paying for a live streaming where you can be on camera. Now, you don't have to be on camera. You can just show me your photograph and we'll all be able to chat. And, there's so many things going on in the world. John and I really didn't do anything. We were so blessed that we have these great neighbors that invest in all these fireworks. It's been like that since we were kids, but it was always like where all the neighborhood got together, and you went to a certain place, maybe a schoolyard, and all the neighbors got out and they looked to see these beautiful fireworks that the neighbors all got together to pay for. But we have a few people in the neighborhood, like John was saying, like we went over our plumber, John, somebody that John grew up with, our plumber, John, it's like, yeah, come to my house. We're going to be shooting fire. That's what was coming over my house. He's only a few blocks away from me. He's like, come to my house and watch the fireworks. And we went, and last year everybody had COVID. So John and I ended up in the yard at our fire. It was a beautiful night at our fire pit. And even in our backyard, we could have seen fireworks. So, but it's just so crazy today. And a lot of people don't, I know I don't. My husband drags me out of the house. I'm not a hermit, but he'll be like, Elisa, it's beautiful out. Let's go for a walk. But I'll go out with my husband. I will go out with my husband. I feel very well protected with my husband. Not that I live in a crazy neighborhood, but it's just today, I don't know. And I think that's why I'm gravitating towards my angels. I'm so happy that this has been my theme for the new year. And I keep getting back to, you guys that emailed me yesterday about the reading, and you shared very personal stories with me and how much that reading meant to you. I'm already getting misty. I could cry at the drop of a hat, but, I've had phone conversations with you guys. I mean, there's a few people that I've actually talked to on the phone, and we've shared, stories, and, it makes my heart so full to know that you guys feel safe enough with me to, you have that connection with me, and you feel it, and I feel it back. And of course, we've shared stories, we've exchanged gifts, we've done a lot of things. And that reading yesterday with Mark Nepo, I have to be very honest with you, I stopped my self-care Sunday because it was throwing my algorithm off. And a few people were like, hey, I don't come here to listen to you do, a spiritual reading or whatever. I'm here for the diamond painting, and that's fine. But, for me, it was like, it's one day a week. And, it's very, it's categorized as self-care Sunday. And, it still was enough for like, I'm not ready to say eBay. It was still enough for YouTube to say, we don't know what you're doing. are you a diamond painter? What are you doing? And so they wouldn't recommend my page anywhere else. I mean, I started my YouTube channel, like, I don't know how many years ago, 10, 12, 15 years ago, and I never put a video up. But one day it was just like, I have to turn the camera on because this diamond painting is really affecting me emotionally, physically, spiritually, and I need to talk about it. And then boom, Elisa Marie Designs was born. I'm probably going to do these simultaneously. I think because she is so much confetti that for me to have a whip and chat with her would just be impossible. It would just be impossible. But with him, big parts of color blocking, I can have a whip and chat. And so maybe I will save him for next Wednesday, where I do just all the black while we're chatting and seeing how we're coming along with our new year. Day two of 2025. 363 more to go. Keep creating that world that you want to live in. And I will see you, as always, in the next one. Email me. Send this content off to anyone that you think would, benefit from it. Please like, it helps the algorithm. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you say, hey, you know what, I want to hang out here, we're happy to have you. You'll find that we are a very welcoming bunch of individuals, and with all different tastes and likes, and we all happen to come together here. So we're happy to have you. And I will see you, as always, in the next one. Bye.